Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
All right, here we go. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the KVJ show. What the heck is going on, everybody?
Hey, everybody. What y'all doing?
Hello, everybody.
It's Virginia's birthday today.
We gonna get turnt this weekend?
That's right.
We getting turnt this weekend?
I'm getting turnt this weekend. My family's all coming in.
Who's coming?
My sister.
Sister.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be fun.
What kind of aquatic bullshit are you guys gonna be eating?
Oh, I got so much shrimp. I'm gonna make shrimp, and I'm making gumbo already. I already started my gumbo 2 days ago.
This is Sinicki party. You guys having a party at your place?
Yeah, so we're going to have a Friday dinner out. Then we're going to have a Saturday boat party where we're all going to be on a boat.
Oh, boy.
And then Saturday night, we're going to go up to the St. Lucie Mets and watch them play because it's a tribute game. I don't know if you know this, but today is my birthday, but it's also Maddie's birthday. Maddie that passed away from Little Smiles. It's her birthday today as well. So on Saturday, her family does this tribute game, and the St. Lucie Mets give all the money to their foundation that they started in Maddie's honor. So it's a beautiful night, Saturday night. That's where I will be, up at the St. Lucie Mets Stadium.
That's cool. I
Drinking
think
in
I
some
went out there
baseball.
before back in the day.
It's a nice stadium.
Yeah, it is.
It really is
yeah,
nice.
It's definitely a great stadium.
So, yeah, we'll be up there Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we'll be at the Jupiter Beach Resort.
You got to have some hair on your balls to be able to hit the ball to the park there. If you a lot of times, some of these parks, they call them no hair parks, meaning you ain't got enough hair on your sack to get the ball out of the park. It's the no hair
That's
ballpark.
baseball terminology.
It's baseball talk.
Oh.
You get the piss out of the ball, and the guy catches it right at the fence. You scream, "No hair, pussy!" You got no hair on your balls.
What if you prefer a clean-shaven ball?
It's just it's more of a slight. I mean, it's back in the day.
It's an insult.
It's an insult, meaning. Come on, you're not man enough to hit the ball out of the
You're a
ball.
baby.
Yeah, you ain't got enough strength.
That's how they cut you down.
That and oh damn, you just ripped that pitcher's titties. And if you really, really want to get on the pitcher's bad side, damn, he hit that pitcher so bad he ripped his sister's titties. If you say you're ripping your sister's titties, it's the ultimate insult.
All right, so if the ball doesn't go all the way to the fence, I just yell, "You don't have any hair on your balls."
Go, no hair, pussy.
I'll be sitting next to my dad.
I would love to see a video of
That'd be something.
the guy running back to the dugout. What did she just say?
My dad would get up and leave.
Well, other things going on today. It is National Scotch Day. It is also National Chicken Tender Day.
Oh.
Is that what this is?
Oh, is it a chicken tender dinosaur?
Is that a chicken tender dinosaur?
I think
I
it is.
don't think so. Is it?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, I don't know. It says that when you and Denny's were talking, we're high. I don't think that's a chicken tender dinosaur, and it sounds like me and you are high right now.
That looks like a fucking chicken tender dinosaur.
If you're just listening, I'm holding up a picture of a seahorse hybrid. It looks like a chicken tender seahorse. Does it not?
does, yes.
That's weird, man.
That thing looks delicious and scary.
Yeah. Don't know what to do. Are you going to eat it? Is it going to eat you?
That's a great question.
It's a great game. When you're high.
One thing you can get today, a nice little marketing ploy by PDQ. They got their chicken tender milkshake.
Ooh. Okay, it's a milkshake with just the tender on the
Sticking
side.
out of
That's
it.
not
Vanilla
bad.
milkshake mixed and garnished with chicken tenders. Order in store or through the drive-thru.
They have good sauces too, man. They do.
Yeah, they do. They got like an
they have
orangey type sauce.
They
It's
have
really
a
good.
great menu. PDQ is some of my favorite fast food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do some really good stuff. No doubt about
Gosh, I want to fucking eat.
it. You do.
Some really nice. Oh, I could go for some tenders and some cake. I could go for birthday food. I've been such a good boy, man.
Dude, come over. We're going to have a little mini party tonight. We're going to have cake, ice cream, balloons.
All right, man. I love it. I would love to throw caution to the wind and just fuck it up. The only thing is I'm at that point. If I fuck up right now, it's almost kind of, it's almost all not even worth it. I need another week or two.
How long have you been good?
About 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
It is really good.
I had one cheat day.
Okay.
And it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I had,
It's a nice little roll you're
I had
on.
some pizza.
Okay.
But I've had pizza once in 2.5 weeks.
Wow.
Wow.
I know.
Look at
Who
you.
are you?
I know.
What did you do with my friend?
I don't know.
So what do you eat then? What's your daily diet consist of now?
I'm doing a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits.
Okay.
I'm getting mental with lentil again.
Are you doing this for a girl?
No, I'm doing it for the KVJ horror movie. I'm trying to fit in my costume. Remember I said about this costume it didn't fit?
Fuck. Dude, half my closet don't fit. You are preaching to the choir.
No, but it doesn't. It doesn't fit. And then there's holy fuck. I can't even get my fucking Flintstone fat thighs in there.
Okay.
And that's where we were at.
Yeah.
And I spent money on it, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice little healthy twist. It's good.
Doing it real healthy too, Kev.
It's literally feast or famine.
If you really love the chicken, today National Chicken Finger Day. Friday is National Chicken Wing Day. So you can celebrate. I love them chicken wings.
I do too. That's this Friday?
This Friday's Chicken Wing Day, yeah.
Oh, we should do something for that because I love chicken wings. You love
I
chicken
do.
wings?
Yeah, I do.
Well, can you eat chicken wings? Are you guys able to eat chicken wings early in the morning, or is it too?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, yeah, because we wake up so early. Our lunch.
I can eat full-on crawfish at 5 a.m. and not even blink.
I could eat a hoagie right when I wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't faze me a bit.
According to one poll, barbecue is the #1 sauce for chicken wings. 39% said that is their favorite.
What are your thoughts on that?
I would go just with regular buffalo sauce. Would be hot buffalo. Yeah, that's third. So hot buffalo would likely be mine. And you know what? My mother-in-law brought home the garlic parmesan wings from
Oh,
Publix
yeah. Garlic parm. I
over the
love
weekend,
it.
and those were really good.
I know. I think I lose the room every time I say this, but a great combination, whether it's a wing or if it's a zinger or get barbecue sauce, smother that fucker in barbecue sauce, and then you dip that fucker right back in blue cheese. The combo of barbecue and blue cheese.
Okay.
It dances
Yeah, it does.
so nicely
Yeah, they do
together.
mix well.
They do.
Yeah, they do mix very well.
Oh, I'm looking at Duffy's. On National Chicken Wing Day, they're going to have wings and fries for just $8.99. Wow. Nice bucket of wings and fries.
Bucket?
Well, it looks to be about 12
Okay.
for $8.99. Is that a good deal?
I think it is. It's under a buck a wing.
yeah.
I remember they used to do nickel wings. Oh. They do dime or quarter beer pints or beer thingies, and then 5-cent Bird, you can't fucking talk.
Spit it out. You're magooing it.
Fuck, you guys know what I mean. It was cheap wings, baby.
5-cent wings.
It was 5-cent wings back in Broward.
That is unbelievable. Nobody can do that anymore. Not with this and prices and inflation and everything.
Yeah, 5-cent wings back in 1996. And then they would run a great beer special.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, how would they make any money that way?
Maybe on the drinks, they're hoping that you buy beer.
Well, they did, but they were also running really great beer promotions. That would go on a lot, though, during college back in the day. The 5-cent wings.
We did our best chicken wings in South Florida poll last year, and Duffy's did not make the top 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
You know, a lot of these places I haven't yet tried, so it's hard for me to rank any of these ahead. Lefty's Wings and Grill in Port St. Lucie got the most votes. And we may do this poll again this year because, you know, there might have been everybody from Lefty's be like, go vote. Might have thrown it off a bit. I don't know. They have Geronimo's Grill in there. I've never had those. That's in Davie.
That got a lot of votes, I remember. A lot of people said they were good.
Trees Wings in West Palm Beach.
They are awesome. They have great sauce.
Do they?
Honey mustard next level.
Why don't we each get some from one of these places and bring that in, and we'll try them?
On sauce alone, I'm already biased with cheese wings, and their cheese fries are. If you're looking to stay unhealthy, I'm telling you, that's the because it's delicious. I mean, you're not going there to eat healthy.
Oh, we're pushing you off the wagon on Friday.
Fuck yeah, I'm in. I'm into this.
So here was the top 15 real quick that we had from last year. Lefties, number 1. Thirsty Turtle, 2. Wings plus 3. Brews Room. Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza. Flanagan's was 6th. Hurricane Grill and Wings, 7. Trees Wings in West Palm. Geronimo's. Grease in West Palm. Pirates Well in Palm Beach Gardens. Dave's Last Resort in Lake Worth Beach. Ricky's in Hollywood. Uncle Mick's in Jupiter, and then Southport Raw Bar in Fort Lauderdale was 15th.
Wow.
I didn't even hear Duffy's there.
I didn't either. I think I got to go to Lefty's, right? If Lefty's is number 1 and we've never had it, like, what the fuck is Lefty doing?
Well, Kevin's got a point about maybe Lefty's got their people to vote, but the fact that they're so passionate to vote for somebody means that they're the real deal.
A lot of them had to do it. Because that competition had a bunch of votes.
That was those we pull in a lot of numbers for those kind of voting. There's a lot of people that vote on those things.
Yeah, and somebody in the chat room saying Crazy Horse become my favorite wings, and theirs were really good. That's why I think we could redo this again, and we might get a radically different top 15. And that's why I tell people I went out there and had their wings. Their wings are really, really solid.
I agree. I like the Crazy Horse wings.
Yeah,
They made
really
me
good.
specialty grilled cheese, and I still think about it. It was just cheese and tater tots, and that's all I want in a grilled cheese. I still think about it.
Yeah, I think if people knew of the Crazy Horse wings, they'd easily make crack into the top 15, no doubt.
Oh, you're making me want to just 69 a grilled cheese.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I kind of saw that because I'm like, I got to mentally prepare myself for Friday. Be like, okay, got to do wings on Friday.
I mean, are there a bunch of Lefties? Is that what's going on here? There's one in Coral Springs and there's one in Port St. Lucie. Is that true?
Might be.
There's a righties wings.
So you got to open up next to
beside
Lefties. You would be such a douche / awesome.
You're an awesome douche. It's a douchey thing to do, but it's kind of awesome.
You could even just do it as a pop-up, just for the weekend. Open up righties next to lefties. That's fucking funny.
On the top 10 wing flavors, barbecue 1, ranch 2nd, hot buffalo, garlic parmesan, honey mustard, lemon pepper, medium buffalo, teriyaki, mild buffalo, and then jerk seasoning. Number 10.
I think Wingstop is the one that has 11 billion different flavors. You can do barbecue honey mustard barbecue, and they're
They
different.
get pretty crazy with them.
Teriyaki garlic parmesan. Like they add all kind of
With
flavor.
the side order of fuck yeah cheese. You gotta get the fuck yeah cheese on it. It's an extra 49 cents, but fuck yeah.
I would get the fuck yeah cheese.
There's no way I'm not getting fuck yeah. If you had fuck yeah crazy bread, I'm getting the fuck yeah crazy bread.
At Righties, we will have fuck yeah crazy bread.
That's what you get at Righties. You walk in there, can I get the fuck yeah crazy bread?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Can't just wait to hear the kids ordering that.
My kid would love it.
Kids are welcome. Look, we don't judge at Righties.
Let me see. Other stuff going on here today. Got an email from Summer. She said, Berg, could you work on an emoji of a manatee, please? I love manatees. We don't have one.
You're a fanatee. So you want me to work on it? I'm a shitty drawer, but it does not stop me. So, yes, I will work on that.
Okay.
I think we're all fanatees here, right?
Yes.
We have a love for the manatee.
Definitely.
It'd be fun if they would do that. I don't know if the manatee, if that's, because it's primarily a South Florida thing, because I think you're going to have to go on the national to global level to get that thing approved.
I really do find them to be such a beautiful creature.
They are.
They're just peaceful.
They
lovely.
are. That's what I admire about them. It's just so free. They look so free
They're adorable.
and peaceful.
Yeah. It is the beginning of mini lobster season. So if you're one of those people that likes going out doing some lobster hunting, that all begins for you. You might see a manatee while you're out there.
What would freak you out more if you woke up with lobster clamps, just like a lobster, or a lobster tail, full-on tail, to where you would have to cut holes out of your pants and jeans?
I would probably be more freaked out by the tail. I can work with the clamps more than I can with the tail.
And I feel like if you had I'm talking about it looks like the crustacean. You go, holy shit, those are real lobster hands. I think you can make that work in radio. I think it would work.
I think you could.
I'm talking they look just like it. The orange, they really would clamp your face.
Masturbation would be tough, but radio you could do.
You'd have to learn how to masturbate with your feet. And I think if you stretched enough, I don't know, with hard work and grit.
Try it. Let me see. Can you do it?
I've never.
Can you touch your dick to
But
your
you
foot?
can use your claws to hold onto a fleshlight.
I could. Yeah, Kevin's right. You could, or you could lay the fleshlight down in an area and try to fuck the fleshlight. So there is
It
ways.
might keep moving on you.
Well, you'd probably have to stick it in something.
Okay.
Fleshlight, pocket pussy.
That's all. Whatever gets you off, baby.
If you are going to be going out doing the lobster fishing, watch out for them sharks. I think they're getting more shark bites this year. They're saying because of, I guess, waters, and it's all somehow tied to global warming, all of it. They're biting more people. There is a 33-year-old man that got bitten by a shark in Daytona Beach. He was in waist-deep water when he got bitten on the right foot. Non-life-threatening injuries, but it was the 6th bite of the year in Volusia County.
A bite on the foot, as long as you walk away with no major injury, kind of a cool story.
I was watching because they had Shark Week on the other day, and I was at a place we were eating, and, it's just mesmerizing to watch. They have these small little sharks, maybe just the size of like a fish, but they're sharks technically. So that's what's terrifying about it, because they got these huge teeth, and they're like cannibal sharks. And they were showing, they'll go up and they'll take on a big old shark and just rip a chunk of flesh out, because that's all they need. They just eat bites of it. They don't have to kill a whole fish. They just need a chunk of another animal out there to eat. And there was this guy that was, of course, out in the water at night, and he was on a surfboard or whatever, and just felt something get him in the leg. He's like, got out, and the thing was just biting chunks off his leg. And they showed him, this is like a long time later, and there's just it looks like a huge chunk of flesh just out of his calf. It was crazy. You can almost see still the teeth marks and everything in his leg, and that's how it healed up.
That's crazy.
I was just going, it's kind of unsightly. I don't know if I'd want that.
I remember I think it was maybe 8 years old. We had a teacher who'd always read these shark books to us, and there was this one, and I remember her, she was acting out, it was a real story. She was talking about how this guy got bit by a shark, and all the kids are listening, and she starts doing the quotes going, oh my gosh, my leg! The shark! It bit my leg! And one girl starts crying, but she told such a great story, and it was a real thing.
That girl's kind of a pussy.
You're right, especially in the 80s. That's nothing.
You don't cry at story time.
But it was a real story, though. She was showing pictures. The teacher was good at telling the story, and the kid, you're right, the kid was
emotion.
You're right, the little girl was a pussy, Virginia.
Suck it up, Becky.
She was an 8-year-old girl. Sharks!
So sharks are getting some respect today. Murder hornets are not. The Entomological Society of America has announced that they have a new name for the Asian giant hornet that we came to know as the murder hornet. They're now going to call it the northern giant hornet, which still doesn't sound a lot better, but I mean, the name murder hornet, and maybe they thought, it's kind of like how somebody's name, they start to take on that persona, that maybe they thought, well, if we rename them, the murder hornets are too scary and they're killing too many people. So maybe we need to just call them the northern giant hornet, so that they don't think that they have to murder because that's their name.
How do you immediately lose street credibility, though? You go from murder hornet to that.
They're going to be pissed off and be like, guys, you've been downgraded. We used to be the murder hornets last week. This week, we're the northern giant hornet. Let's go get it back.
We got to get a kill count going.
Yeah.
We need our name back.
Then you have to call it a murder hornet just so you know what you're coming up against.
It's respect on the street.
Yeah, I think so, too. Yeah, I just don't feel like they're doing it right. So we'll see.
I remember I fell in a hornet's nest as a kid, and so it's multiple. It's multiple stings. It's either hornets or wasps. Are they the same thing or no? Is it like soda and pop?
They're not the same.
They got different. I think hornets have more of an attitude because I mowed over a hornet's nest one time, and I think they attack with there's just an attitude too. It's kind of like sharks. There's some big old sharks that's like the pussy shark. It doesn't really attack anybody. It just kind of swims. They were showing. Were they like lemon sharks or something? It was on the whole shark
Nurse
special I was watching.
sharks.
Yeah, but
they don't care.
It's kind of like it looked like a great white. Whatever the one they were showing, it looked like it could have been a great white. Be like, oh my gosh, it's intimidating. They're like, no, it's just pretty peaceful. It's chill. But if it really wanted to, and so it's the temperament, because they always talk about that's the problem with the tiger sharks is they got more testosterone than any other shark.
They're
so
pissed.
They're more aggressive, and they got that attitude. And, you know, bees are the same way, different kinds of bees and stingy things and hornets and wasps.
Yeah,
Something tells me you didn't fall lightly on that nest.
I didn't know. And I swear every fucking thing in that little honeycomb or whatever the fuck it was, they bit me or stung me. Every damn one of them. I had like 11 of them. And they hurt. I don't know if you've ever been stung by one of those things.
I don't think I have.
They are quite painful. And multiply that.
You're lucky you weren't allergic to it because some people find out they're allergic when they're getting bit and then they die.
Sea lice and wasps. I can take a punch.
You shake it off.
Bring that shit on.
Okay.
Sea lice fucks. I can't wait.
Gonna have Sea Lice Friday.
I've told you many times. I've swam through everybody, even the captain will get it. I don't get it.
Really?
I just don't get sea lice.
That's amazing.
It is
I wonder
amazing.
why.
And they don't get
that
you.
is.
Yeah, we just don't get each other.
don't get each
It's
other.
complicated, Kevin.
So you got to make sure you don't call people out or Hornets because they will come to get you. And rappers need to learn this as well. There's a Tampa rapper named Rolly Bands.
I saw this story. I mean, if he was a bigger name, it would have made the dirt, but I feel bad. Nobody knows who Rolly Bands is.
He posted a message on Instagram telling his enemies that he was on his way home. He said, so if you want smoke, you know where I'm going to be. So like, okay. So they showed up and killed him.
Fuck, well, he called his shot.
He did, yeah. He kind of, in a sense, I mean, you know, you call somebody out like that, and they're like, oh, okay, going to make it easy.
You're on your way home? Well, yeah, we did want to kill you. Thanks for the tip.
And then it was so fast and efficient because they didn't have to wait for him. They were gone by the time the sheriff's deputies got there, and they have no idea who shot him or how many.
They have no clues.
Yeah. Rolly Bands really didn't get his career rolling, though. He had 6 videos on his YouTube channel, so he's still...
Damn, Snack Pack's got more than that.
There's a lot of guys out there with 6 videos on YouTube just trying to crack in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at one.
Baby, you're already in. You cracked.
Heard an interesting little rumor that, in a sense, makes sense about the Rolling Loud Festival that happened just over the last weekend. My daughter was kind of giving me some updates on some stuff.
Did she go?
She did not. No, she had an opportunity to go, and she opted to work. I don't think she's a big festival person. She's, you know, I was talking to her about it last night, and she's like her mom, the queen. She's like, look, unless I'm someplace where I'm not getting trampled or crushed.
Safe.
Yeah, she just doesn't like being down in it.
It's a large commitment, man.
Yeah.
When you do a festival, you're going there probably with a group. That means you're going to probably have to stay with the group. It's a to-do. It's a lot.
Yeah, she did say that apparently Kodak Black was so blasted you couldn't even recognize what he was saying. He was just, he was a mess.
On the stage.
On the stage, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So apparently that was one thing.
Are you how mad are you if you pay tickets to something and the artist is so fucked up that it's such a shit show? Are you happy you're seeing this weird,
Not
odd?
now. Maybe when I was younger, because I do remember as a younger kid, Van Halen used to have this act, and you know I was so dumb and gullible then. I thought, yeah, man, he really did it. Michael Anthony would come out with a bottle of Jack Daniels, and he would chug. And the whole bottle would be gone. I'm like, he just chugged the whole bottle of Jack Daniels. And as I got older, I'm like, well, he'd be fucking dead.
That is iced tea.
Yeah.
It's iced tea.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, yeah.
Definitely was
And
iced tea.
I thought that was so badass then. But, you know, that's a young man's game. Now, yeah, I'm not impressed. If I paid money, especially some of the money you pay for these concerts, if I show up and you can't sing the songs I wanted to hear the way they're supposed to be sung, then I'm like, dude, get hammered on your own time is kind of my attitude
We
now.
saw John Mayer when he was pretty ripped.
Well, John Mayer, you could tell it was the end of the tour, and he was feeling it. He was feeling himself, and he just would not shut the fuck up. And then he had the balls to play a medley of some of his hits.
Yeah.
But then rearrange them.
Yeah, and I hate when people take the jazz approach to a song that, you know, it's
Your body is Wonderland. Body
Yeah,
is Wonderland.
keep it somewhat in the arena of where you wrote the song. He was fucking wasted, but we had fun watching it. But if I'd have been in a different mood and I wouldn't have been so turned, I would have wanted him to sing regular.
I agree. We were Turnt too, so we were like, "Yeah, we're just hanging out with our drunk friend."
We gave him credit too because it was his last show on the tour. I'm like, all right, this motherfucker just having some fun.
It was.
I
He
get
was
it.
literally ending the tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but still, I mean, people are paying. You gotta try to dial it in
And look,
put
John,
on a good show.
I don't have a problem with the drinking. I got a
Right.
problem with the rambling.
it's the ram. It's not even if you play a little off because I get it. You're
Yeah.
It's when you're on the microphone and the rambling, and then I don't like jam sessions. All right, the drummer's gonna play now.
Oh yeah,
For 40 minutes.
Okay, everybody can go poop now.
yeah.
Pooping at a concert sounds awful.
sounds
Could you imagine pooping at the amphitheater?
That would be
It's
awful.
already hot as
Oh, my
fuck
God.
in those bathrooms.
You have lawn
now you're
tickets.
hot.
You gotta go back to the lawn.
Yeah, lawn
I'd
seats.
leave. I could have spent $1,000 on tickets and I would leave.
And it's a rough poop. Like you're
Yeah.
struggling.
It's
I'm
rough,
out
and,
there.
and the concert just started. You're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Oh well. Oh well.
No, you have to go, Kevin.
No.
You can't not poop.
Wouldn't
you have
happen.
to poop because it's coming out.
So there's no way you're telling me you'd crap your pants before you'd go.
No, I wouldn't crap my pants. I mean, yeah, I would if I had to. I'd go and I'd hover. I mean, if this is you're talking about, it just. You know, it's
Poopy
coming,
cramps.
it's coming out like a freight train, and there's no stopping it. Then you gotta do what you gotta do. But
Amphitheater poo.
If you're at a concert and you're going poop, things have gone gravely wrong. And
I
it's
didn't
just not
plan.
your
I
day.
didn't plan on my day well.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Don't eat a chili dog when you're tailgating.
I would. Yeah.
Some people don't tailgate right. Some people do. They will chili dog it. They'll chili dog it right up to the. Yeah, people
You're
do
a
it
rookie.
wrong.
You can't chili dog, raw dog.
No.
So the rumor that was going around the whole Rolling Loud, I guess, with some of the promoters and whatnot. You remember how Kanye backed out on Friday night and they replaced him with Kid Cudi and those two were beefing?
Yes.
They wanted Travis Scott. Travis Scott was going to do it. But the promoters of Rolling Loud, they said, no, we can't add Travis Scott because you know what happened in Houston.
Trample Fest.
This is a festival.
right.
And I think what it is, and I get what they're saying, because Travis Scott, if he were headlining, that arguably you could put him on, and I think people would go crazier for that than Kanye West. If
Definitely.
you'd ask people, do you want Travis Scott or Kanye West, they go Travis Scott.
Yes.
But they have to pay insurance to do these shows. The insurance for Travis Scott, I don't think he could do a big show because I don't think anybody would insure it. And they, a lot of times, don't make hardly any money because of the cost of the insurance to put on the show. So I'm sure Travis Scott is on a list where he cannot, at least now, maybe for a very long time, play any kind of festival because of the whole trampling death thing.
Well, if he's listening, I got an in at Crazy Horse. I can get you in there. I know the owners. I know the people.
So I think he's kind of relegated what he wound up doing. Apparently, they got really upset because Rolling Loud's like, no, you're not taking the Friday spot. So they got the Kid Cudi thing. And Travis Scott was in town in Miami, and he wound up coming out on stage on Saturday with Future. And I guess the Rolling Loud promoters were pissed.
Oh.
He was not supposed to come out on stage.
And what, Future just kind of snuck him back there and on
he
stage?
did a renegade type thing and said, come on out with me, and brought him out. And I guess the organizers of Rolling Loud are hot pissed.
Yeah, people in charge, they typically don't like
Yeah.
surprises.
What happens? Because then the insurance people say, wait a minute, you had Travis Scott on stage? And the organizer's like, no, we didn't. And they're like, here's a picture, motherfucker.
Well, it may come to, imagine if you work with an insurance company every year, they may say next year, be like, no, you guys are a loose cannon, we're not going to insure you. And now that's part of the problem now with people in home insurance. A lot of insurance companies like, we can't insure anybody anymore. So they may have a problem next year finding insurance to cover them for the Rolling Loud Festival. And that's probably why they're so hot pissed. They're like, we told you this guy cannot be on the stage. We're not covered for that.
That's crazy.
So that's why you see Travis Scott. He'll pop up at 11 in Miami and do all the nightclubs. And my daughter was telling me there's this rich kid in Boca. He posted a photo of his receipt. Guess how much he paid to have a table at 11 on Saturday night when Travis Scott was there?
Well, how many followers does he have, first of all, Kevin?
I don't know. I don't know how many followers he had. Who, Travis Scott?
No, the guy that got the table.
Oh, him. I don't know.
He's just got cash. Maybe he doesn't have any
he
followers.
doesn't need followers.
He just
All
got
right.
money.
Isn't he clout?
Money's the true follower.
So I'm going to say that fucker probably $9.5 grand.
$9.5 grand. Okay, that's a good guess. What do you think, Virginia?
I'm going to go $9,600.
What a birthday dick.
9,600.
Yes, sir.
$20,000.
So you win.
Dang.
You win.
A table at 11 Miami to see Travis Scott on
grand.
Saturday night was $20,000.
That table better be able to talk to me. Words better be able to come out of the table.
When you're sitting there at it, it better be blowing you.
I better get a blowjob. You're right. Can I get a table blowjob?
The table has a pocket person.
For 20 grand, yeah, at least a hangy.
Yeah, he's this kid's kind of I think a pretty well-known Boca Rich kid in circles.
He's a buck a bitch.
You're making him sound so annoying.
Yeah, when you have money, you don't need followers.
He's got a replica indoor Miami Heat basketball court in his house.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Yeah, it's going pretty well for him.
Why doesn't Caitlin make that happen?
I don't know. She knows of him, been to his place, but I don't know.
She's been to the Miami Heat replica court.
Yeah, that's how she knew it. Yeah, she was
Tell
like,
her to throw it.
Maybe she can get Dad and Dad's friend out there, play a little basketball, little skins.
okay.
Yeah, show the youth what we got.
I would love that.
Me and Kevin versus some young generation.
Some young, rich, hot athletes.
2-on-2. I would love it. Fuck those kids. Me and Kevin got this shit.
I'm on Team Kid.
Get out of here. You're a cheerleader. We're going to get you a cheerleader
I'm a
outfit.
cheerleader, and I'm cheering for the hot guys.
Work on your left herky.
Yeah, I mean, it is fascinating stuff. You know, these super crazy rich people in South Florida and the families. And the thing that's amazing to me, you know, what you always tell us about your True Housewives story, Virginia, there's always some kind of scandal about how they got their money.
There's a lot of scandal around uber wealthy. I'm not saying all.
Right.
But there
a
are,
lot.
and the stories are usually very juicy, and it makes you wonder, like, can you get uber wealthy without being a little shady?
That is
It's
a
a
good
wonderful question.
I think you can.
You can.
Because there are people but what are you talking about, the majority? What's the percentage? And a high percentage of people with uber wealth have fucked somebody over or killed somebody. Not even lying. At
Maybe
some
done both.
point. Yeah, sometimes both.
Ruthless.
At some point to do it. And yeah, I think you maybe just have to have that gear where you just don't have a soul or a conscience to get money is all that matters to you. I tell you about this podcast I listened to, The Paradise Lost, Crime in Miami. And I'm going to kind of ruin one episode for you. So
I love it. Ruin it.
What was fascinating about it, it's about the creator of the Fontainebleau.
Oh,
I don't know if you know anything about this.
I do know about this. It's a great story.
It's an amazing story if you've never heard it. And I had never heard this. The Fontainebleau, where there's Live nightclub, was built in 1954 by a guy named Ben Novak. And they built it on the site of the former estate of Harvey Firestone, who did Firestone Tires.
Okay.
All those houses, all those condos now and hotels, those were all former estates of really uber wealthy people. So Ben Novak, his former partner, his name, what a great name, Harry Muffson.
Muffson.
The guy who created the Fontainebleau was partnered with the guy Harry Muffson. They built the Fontainebleau together, but then Harry Muffson broke off on his own and built the Eden Rock, which you know is right next door to the Fontainebleau.
Yes.
Is a motherfuck to you.
Just to the north.
So in response, Ben Novak built an extension known as the Spite Wall to block the view of the Eden Rock pool. You notice how we had to walk around because we were at the Eden Rock one time when we had the iHeart pool party at the Fontainebleau.
Jump bushes and all kind of
And I was
stuff.
like, why'd they build it like this? That was done on purpose because he didn't want people from the Eden Rock to be able to see into the Fontainebleau.
Because the Fontainebleau was going to have cooler shit.
Yeah, and I didn't realize this. You're talking about all the performers. A lot of the Rat Pack and all that used to always hang out at the Fontainebleau. They said the first time Frank Sinatra and Elvis were ever on stage performing together was at the Fontainebleau.
Wow.
Yeah, so you always had that level of performer at the Fontainebleau back in that era. So this guy, Ben Novak, he had a son. It was Ben Jr., but they called him Ben G., and he grew up in the penthouse of the Fontainebleau. And the whole story goes on with Benji and how he meets a stripper and marries the stripper.
Oh, Benji.
And I'll kind of leave it there, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of murder that happens after that point.
Okay.
It was all kind of fascinating stuff.
It's a great story. I don't know all the details because it escapes me, but I remember hearing it going, oh, this is juicy.
It doesn't end well for Benji. And it's called the Novak Murders if you want to check it out and find out exactly what happened. But I thought it was just really kind of interesting, to hear about the Fontainebleau and what it was and how it got started. And then it was in 2008 that they put it on the National Registry of Historic Places, and they gave it that $1 billion renovation that made it what it is today. So it's a pretty good little listen if you want to check that out. But that whole Paradise Lost crime in Miami is they're everywhere from Palm Beach to Broward to Miami-Dade, and it's all these stories of murder, and it's rich people who are chasing money and did really unscrupulous things.
Paradise Lost.
Paradise Lost, crime in Miami.
There is no shortage of murder, unsolved crimes, cold cases in South Florida alone. Florida in general is fucked. We're talking just our listening area.
And there's also lots of podcasts that do that topic, but not all of them are good. Not all the crime podcasts are good storytellers, because I've tried a lot of them out, and I've been like, this person sucks.
I'm noticing that with YouTube, because I watch a lot of the murder specials, and there's some really great content out there. But what's happening is everyone's able to make a documentary now, and sometimes you get tricked going, oh, this is going to be a good documentary, and then they're either there's a weird edit or they've stuttered 2 or 3. It's not polished.
It's not polished like you want.
Like a real documentary.
Because any asshole can do it now.
And then you start to go, wait a minute, this is some fucking bullshit. You start Googling things.
Low rent shit.
Now you're wasting time because you're Googling some low rent bullshit.
Yeah. Okay, Paradise Lost. If you like
it's well produced. It's well done. It's not like two guys in their bedroom. It's like an actual iHeart podcast. It's produced and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to listen.
I got a little thing I saw, Virginia. I gotta send you. It's a 3-parter. I found it on YouTube. It's a case. It's called The House of Horrors, and it's a real story. And I think you'll love it.
Yeah,
it's about these parents. They had all of these kids, and they never let them out of the house. They chained them to the bed.
Oh, I know this story. The one girl got
escaped.
out. Oh, I know this story. It's so good.
I couldn't believe that story.
The one sister escaped.
Yes.
And she saved all her siblings. They were literally chained to the bunk beds, and these parents are fucking weird.
If you listen to the 911 call, it's so bizarre because they didn't let their kids go out and do anything. They were chained always.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't go to school.
It's amazing how many of those stories they have.
So when you hear her talk on the 911 call, she doesn't know what medication is. You want to just hug the girl so bad because you could tell she's scared as fuck.
Those parents were super creepy. They would buy themselves things. They were hoarders. And they would buy themselves foods and treats and things, and they would eat it in front of the kids and tell the kids they couldn't have any.
Wow. The mom would buy toys. She'd buy all kind of like how I would buy toys, but she would play with them and show them off in front of the kids. They were never allowed to play with them.
They couldn't touch them. And this couple, if you see a picture of them with all these kids,
13 kids.
Yeah, super creepy looking man and wife, like horrifyingly creepy.
What's bizarre is some people did see weird things, but they just didn't want to get involved. The one neighbor they're interviewing, he goes, yeah, at nighttime, I would see all the kids get in these single file lines and march at nighttime between the time of midnight and 3 a.m. But, I just got to mind my own business.
Right. Well,
that's crazy.
Hey, neighbor.
And they had 13 kids. They were never outside.
They bolted the windows all shut, and they had them locked and chained to the bed.
And it was weird because when the girl went up to the cop, if I was the police officer, I'd go, this girl is on drugs. There's no way this girl's not on drugs. The way she was talking, and then she shows him in her phone that she had all of this footage of the kids chained to the bed, and the parents were sleeping the whole time. So the girl that escapes brings the cops to the house, and
they swarm the house.
You get to see on camera the reaction of the parents going, "What's going on? We were sleeping."
And they tried to hide the fact that the kids were all chained up. They were trying to hide the kids.
But you can see the parent in their face, their whole secret and lie. It all runs out of their face.
You're done.
They're
it's
done.
over. They realize the moment
they're in jail. That couple is in jail, and they're going to be in jail for a while.
If you go to YouTube, just type in House of Horrors. I believe it's an ABC News special.
Okay.
It's a 4 or 5-parter. It's pretty because people are asking, where do I watch this at?
It's so good.
Yeah, it's It's pretty creepy.
Yeah. Okay. That stuff does well.
It does well. People love horror shit.
You're
They
right.
do. They love it. We're all a little sick, aren't we?
I guess so.
Yeah. All a little sick. All right. Thanks for all your emails. Mail at kvjshow.com. You guys have an amazing day. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.